Hi everyone, this is the Lighthouse Lady. Today my husband is going to show you his new toy.
I decided to buy the Stihl brand weed eater because I already had one. It was the model FS130, and that one has really served its purpose and still continues to do so. But I wanted something a little bit more heavy duty, something that would spin a brush and weed cutting blade without too much effort. This particular unit is the 130. It does have a considerable more torque and engine displacement than my 90. It is also the 4-stroke engine. This particular model, as is with my model 90, is a what they call their 4-stroke, but it also uses a 50-to-1 oil mix, just like you would with a standard 2-stroke weed eaters and chainsaws. The oil that I bought is the synthetic Stihl brand oil, and when I made my purchase, this particular weed eater comes with a 2-year warranty. By buying their 6-pack of synthetic oil, it doubles your warranty, and that makes this thing warranted, covered by warranty for 4 years. And then at the same time, I also went along and bought a couple other accessories. I bought the lube that you use about once a season to lube the head unit by the spool. I also opted to buy accessory package here for using the blade. And the blade that I decided to get was the one they call the brush knife. I'm going to go ahead and take the instructions out and open the bag and show you what accessories it comes along with. It comes along with the tool for removing the plug and making adjustments. It comes along with this small, don't lose this, this is how you change your unit down here at the head by, I'll show you later, by placing that rod in here and finding the slot, and that locks it so you can spin the nut and disconnect the head. Do not lose this little piece. Also along with the tool package comes a small screwdriver and a pair of safety glasses. That's a good idea to wear when anytime you're using a weed eater or power equipment. Okay, according to the manual, this particular model, which is the FS130R, weighs in at 12.3 pounds, and they say that is dry without any cutting attachment and deflector. The displacement on this particular engine is 36.3 cc, which is 2.22 cubic inch. It is stated to have a brake horsepower of 1.9 horsepower, and that's at 8,500 RPM. Upon purchasing this weed eater, the 130R, from our local Ace Hardware store here in town, it came fully assembled, but they took it in the back and serviced it, which I believe they said was really not much more than just adding a non-ethanol fuel with the synthetic 50-to-1 mix, and then it was delivered to me and they said it was ready to go. Alright, to start this big boy, they said to make sure you got it full of fuel, and then it said to squeeze this trigger and this trigger at the same time, and while you're holding it, push it back to the start position, release the triggers. That holds the triggers into a open position. If it's real cold, you can use the choke. The choke is in the choke position there and off there. This was cranked at the store about an hour ago, so I'm going to just see if it'll crank without using the choke since it's a relatively warm day. The instructions said to push the primer bulb about 5 to 9 times. That's already been done at the store, but I'm going to go ahead and press it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if this thing will crank. After it's running, you go ahead and squeeze the trigger to take it off high idle. And as you see, it was cold. It cranked on you know, one pull. Now this does not sound like a 2-stroke because it's not. It's a 4-stroke motor, but it runs on a 50-to-1 oil mix, just like the same as the 2-stroke Stihl equipment. Now to extend the string, if you're using the string trimmer, is you bump it as it's running, and it will feed out in, I don't know, in slight increments, and then it will automatically trim itself off to the right length. So let's step outside and see what this will do in some weeds. String trimmer, as you can see here, does a pretty good job on the small stuff. But out here in the high weeds, it's not really designed for this brush. But I'm just going to test it to see what it'll do.
Looks like it's doing a pretty good job.
The trimmer does amazingly well just with the line that comes with it from the factory. You can see the size and compared to my hand, how big this stuff is that it's cutting with little to no effort. And I'm not even running it wide open.